Have you ever heard the phrase, I know this like I know the back of my hand? Well, it may make your question, do you really know the back of your hand? Because if you look at your hand, you see your skin, but it's also what you can see underneath your skin. That's pretty incredible. You can see the millions of cells that make up your hand, at least not without a microscope. We take those cells for granted sometimes, but your body is made up of millions of cells, cells that work together, cells that are very organized with specific function. Cells don't carry your whole DNA code, but use specific parts of your DNA code depending on the cell's function. Your cells make up body tissue, tissue make up organs, like your heart, for example. And organs are parts of the organ system, like your circulatory system. Organ systems are also important for you to understand in order to know how your body works. One thing to keep in mind is that organ systems do not work in isolation. They are not loners. They work together and are part of a big team. We are going to introduce the 11 major organ systems. Keep in mind this is just a quick intro, so we are doing the bare bones of the system. Because they are all important, it's hard to know where to start, so we're going to go in the alphabetical order, because we don't want you to think that one is way more important than another. First, number one, the circulatory system. You think of blood, and you should, because blood carries gases like oxygen, which your body needs, and half removes carbon dioxide, which your body needs to expel. Your blood also transports nutrients that your body needs. Your heart included in this system. It is a pumping machine that transports the blood around. Arteries are vessels that typically carry the blood away from the heart. Think far away. Veins typically carry blood back to the heart, and capillaries are tiny blood vessels throughout your body. Did you ever hear the rumor that your blood is blue and then turns red when it reaches oxygen? Guess that. That's not really true. Your blood is red and always red even inside your body. Though the shade of red can vary slightly due to the amount of oxygen present, veins appear blue or even green to you through the skin, but is actually related to wavelengths of light. Secondly, the digestive system. It is important for breaking down and absorbing food for your body to get nutrients. Digestion always starts in your mouth. You have some worsened enzyme in your saliva that gets to the process going. Your stomach contains acid to further this process. Your small intestine does most of the absorption of the nutrients, and your large intestine has to reabsorb a lot of water from this process. This is a fascinating process, and there are a lot of accessory organs involved in this system too. Third, number three, the endocrine system. You know you are bigger than you were when you are 6 years old. Well, hormone is a hormone that's made a big impact on you. Notice how your heart starts to race when you have a big test that you haven't studied for. That's another hormone, adrenaline. The endocrine system includes many glands that secrete hormones. Another system that starts with E is number 4, excretory system. I like to think it is for excretory because this system is all about excreting waste. I am not talking about physics because that's still the digestive system. more like urine. The system involves your kidneys. The kidney assists in removing waste from the blood. You know, they are important because anyone with impaired kidneys may need to go on a machine called dialysis to replace that function. The excretory system also includes other ways of removing waste, such as sweating. Okay, number 5, integumentary system. Long fancy words is appropriate for your last organ, your skin. The skin helps protect your organs from outside damage, help with temperature regulation, and from losing precious water. Number 6. Lymphatic immune system. Has anyone ever checked your lymph nodes on your neck when you feel sick? You have many lymph nodes and they tend to swell during some illnesses. See, lymph is this clear fluid from blood plasma that surrounds cells. This system collects, filters, and returns the lymph to the blood, and the major role is to help with immune system. It keeps your body safe against pathogens like viruses and bacteria. Structures like lymph nodes, the thymus, spleen, tonsil, and bone marrows play significant roles in your immune system. Okay, more than halfway done with your intro. Hang in there.